Well, I'm gonna need you guys to forgive me, because I may or may not have started another hardcore world. Why, you may ask? Well, I didn't really like the last one, and I also may have died. But we're not gonna talk about that because this is a new world, meaning I get to try again. Also meaning I should probably get to collecting some wood and some sheep since the sun is now moving. So let's grab some wood real quick. And then quickly collect up some stones so we can make ourselves a stone pickaxe and stone sword. But first I need a crafting table along with a wooden pickaxe. And I hear a zombie. Oh, he's right there, he's right there. Okay, off to a bad start. Give me my crafting table, give me my crafting table. Yeah, burn, buddy, burn. Oh, no, get me out of here. Well, at least we got an advancement and almost died while doing it. Oh, we got a village right there. That's cool. I can actually just steal a bed from that thing. And hopefully there's some hay bales that I can steal so I can make some food. Oh, hey there, friends. I hope you don't mind if I just make my way into here and steal your bed and the second bed, just in case one isn't enough. And then also loot the chest, which has some apples and some bread. Do you guys have any other goodies you want to tell me about? Yeah. No, definitely not. Let me up the block. It's okay, I'll steal it anyways. Ooh, and the mother load of bread and potatoes and apples. You know, I really want to hit you, but that's probably a bad idea, right? I'm gonna stick to not hitting him. Can I steal this? Ooh, I can steal this. Oh, and there's a blacksmith along with hay bales. First, I'm gonna loot this place. Oh, tons of iron along with boots and more apples and bread. Now, carrots. Do you guys plant carrots? Oh, we got carrots. Don't steal my crops. I mean, I guess they're kind of his, but mine now. Well, I now have loads of iron and also a good amount of food. So what do I do now? I guess explore the world and look for a place to build a home? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. But first, I'm gonna waste 2 iron to make a hoe, so I can then collect up these hay bales way quicker. Hello there, Mr. Horsies. Is there any more hay bales? I do not think so, but there is a jungle right over there. You know, I'm gonna craft myself a pickaxe along with a sword. And you know, while I'm at it, I might as well just make myself an axe too, but not a shovel, because we don't like shovels. I don't know why we don't like shovels, but we don't. All right, let's get to exploring and also killing way too many sheep. Oh, zombie on fire, not again. No, oh, why does this keep happening to me? Thank you. And look at that, it's time to sleep, so let's hit the bed. And I made it through 1 day of hardcore Minecraft. I don't know if I should be proud or not giving myself any credit, because that doesn't seem like much. Okay, back to exploring. Oh my, it's like the jackpot. We got a village right there, a coral reef right there, and a sunken ship. And now rain? Why does it have to rain? Well, when life gives you lemons, you turn it into orange juice and let life figure out how you made orange juice with lemons. Oh, look, it's a baby bunny. It's so small and it's so fast too. Oh, don't hurt yourself. I can't. Oh, I got him. Okay, I don't want to hit you. Okay, bye. Oh my goodness, and there's an abandoned nether portal right here. Now, only if there could be a desert temple, then it would be like all time. And I think that's a desert temple. Yep, definitely a desert temple. I'm already really liking this world. Oh, hey there, buddy. I have not seen a camel yet. Oh my goodness, look at this guy. He's huge. I feel like he could just step on me and make me lose this world. So I'm gonna stay away from him. Do cats kill rabbits? Did I not know about this? Because I keep finding rabbit meat everywhere, and this cat seems to be where the rabbit meat is. Oh, that is just hilarious looking. I'm underneath the camel. You know, I really wish I'd crafted a shovel now, because this is gonna take a lot of digging. Oh, and there's the chest. That was convenient. And there's nothing really good in it. I'll just put this stuff on for now. Oh, there is a golden apple. I didn't even realize that. Okay, is this a thunderstorm or not? Yes, it is. The cat's killing him. Okay, I'm gonna sleep real quick. There's so much rabbit meat. It's killing every rabbit. Those poor guys. Oh, I see you. No. Oh, I thought he killed you for a second. Oh, more hay bales too. Once I collected all the loot and all the hay bales, I decided to make my way over to the nearby desert temple. And man, this seed is amazing. There's literally everything within 100 blocks of each other. Besides a wooded mansion, along with a monster dungeon, or a jungle temple, and a desert well. Okay, not everything's within 100 blocks of each other, but you know what I mean. I'd rather be safe than sorry, so suspicious sand. Okay, back to what I was saying. I'm gonna place the torches down so no mobs decide to spawn. And then dig my way down to the TNT-filled dungeon and break the pressure plate. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, 3 more. Is that a mending book? That is a mending book. This is the most absurd dungeon ever. I have a full inventory though, so I need to get rid of some stuff. Get rid of most of the sandstone. I'm gonna grab those diamonds, please. Along with the string, might as well. String's kind of hard to come by. Diamond horse armor, get rid of the pressure plate. And I'm not gonna take anything. You know, I'll take the bones. I like the bones. Bones are good for bone meal and I love bone meal. Mending book and sharpness 3. I'll get rid of all the raw rabbit stuff. And then I also want the saddle, so I'll get rid of the dandelion and then make my way on out of here. Actually, no, I want that TNT. TNT is good. TNT is cool. TNT can also kill me. But might as well grab it because I like TNT. And now get out of here. I do wonder, how do I make myself a brush? Is it called a brush? What's it called? The tool to look at suspicious sand. After a little bit of research, it is a brush, but I don't have the things I need to craft one. So I'll come back for you, suspicious sand. Ooh, it even makes a cool noise when you break it. All right, well, get me on out of here. Extreme parkour out of this desert ravine thing. I definitely need to find a place to set up a base because I have lots of goodies on me, and it would really suck to die with all this stuff. Is that a mesa? It is a mesa. Why does this seed just keep getting better and better? Oh, I almost just fell down that. Quickly after running through the mesa, I found myself another desert village. So just like last time, I collected up all the hay bales I could find, and this one was absolutely loaded to the brim, filled with almost a stack and a half of them. I also went around and looted the chest and got myself some bread and kept on moving. Oh, and I also slept through another night, taking us on to day 3. As I kept running through the endless desert, I ended up running into a mangrove swamp, and sometimes I forget how chaotic these things actually are. I mean, I could feel the reduce in frame rate just by running through it, meaning I would never live in here, but I will remember the coordinates so I can come back for some of that mud. Stopping at a jungle I passed through, I decided to grab some bamboo, because there now is bamboo blocks in the game. That is a massive looking bamboo forest. Oh, and there's pumpkins right here. What do I get rid of? Oh, the sand. Why do I need sand? That should be plenty enough. Pumpkins, and I don't know which way to run it. Everything is a warm climate, and I'm kind of looking for a cold climate. Maybe like an old growth spruce biome? That would be pretty cool. Oh yeah, and by the way, I've also traveled over 2,500 blocks. Scratch that, 3,500 blocks, considering that you spawn right around 0, 0. Not exactly, but pretty close to it. Oh, no way, that's a jungle temple. Definitely gonna have to check that thing out. I'm gonna leave my boat behind and try to explore this thing without getting killed. No mobs, no mobs. Where's the string? There's the, what's in the chest? Oh, just some bones. And I'm just gonna break into here and steal this. Oh, there's some templates. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna take the pistons too, because they are sticky pistons, so it's kind of worth it. And time to keep exploring. While continuing to travel, I ended up running into the biggest coral reef I have ever seen. I mean, this thing went on forever. Besides that, I still haven't found any cool biomes. Oh, look at that. There's a cherry blossom biome. It's only taken me 8,000 blocks to find one. Not that I want to live there though, but it is pretty cool. That is exactly what you think it is. Am I gonna go in it on the first episode? No, definitely not. Well, it's now day 15, meaning I've been traveling for 12 days? Maybe 13? I'm not sure. Besides that though, I have finally found a place that I want to live. I mean, just look how incredible this is. We have a massive jagged peaks mountain right in front of us, then a frozen peaks off to the left, and then a smaller, I don't even know what biome that is, but it's still pretty cool looking. So first things first, I'm gonna collect up a little bit of wood, so I can then make a chest to get all this stuff out of my inventory. And I can also place my bed down. Where I'm standing right now is kind of a plateau raised up higher than the rest of the forest, and I think this is where I'm gonna build my starter house. So first off, I'm gonna get started by removing all the trees off of this plateau to give myself a little bit of room to work and get an idea of how much space I have to build. I don't wanna build an absolutely massive starter house, but I wanna make sure it has plenty of room for all the storage I'm gonna need for the first couple days. Having so much loot so early on in the game makes life so much easier. Rather than spawning in and having to go straight down into the mines, I can just get started on building a house. But first, I will need to collect up some resources. Starting off by heading over to the nearby taiga to collect up a bunch of spruce wood. 2.5 stacks should be plenty enough spruce wood, and then collect up some wool so I can hopefully make a windmill. And look at that, there's an abandoned portal right there, with a chest that I'm obviously gonna check, and it doesn't really have anything good, besides a mending golden chest plate. Not gonna pass up on the roses, and we got some sheep. With the wool now knocked off the list, I next needed to collect up some sand so I can make glass. Okay, that is pretty incredible looking. There's so many mountains in this area, and I'm not sure if you guys remember, back at the spawn, it was all warm climate. Jungle, savanna, desert, mesa, and even a mangrove swamp. Speaking of mangrove swamp, the next item I'm gonna need is some mud. So it's time to head over to the mangrove. While I make my way over to the mangrove swamp, I wanted to take a second to announce that I've released merchandise. I will now be selling the signature Tobefoxy mouse pad. It is made with high quality cloths along with high quality rubber. This will be selling for $14.99 in my website, which will be linked down in the description. Oh yeah, and did I mention shipping is included? Well, it is. So for those of you guys who want to support me, this is the perfect way to do so. Thank you guys again, and let's get back to the video. Hello there, Mr. Villager. What are you trading today? Oh my goodness, he's trading a mending book. What are the chances this random librarian is mending? Well, I'll come back for you another time. Oh my god, finally, the mangrove swamp. You know, 2,000 blocks doesn't sound very far, but it kinda is. And what's even crazier than that is that I traveled 7,000 blocks just to find a place to build a home. Was it worth it? Yeah, I think so. Quickly going through 2 iron shovels, I collected up as much mud as possible. Then I decided to harvest some mangrove trees because I don't know the next time I'm gonna be back here. Once done with the logs, I then collected up a bunch of mangrove leaves. These are really good for detailing and building flower beds. And just like that, I got an inventory full of goodies. Although now I gotta make the 2,000 block trek all the way back to home. There is a village right here that I am gonna stop in though. I'm getting so lucky with loot today that I don't want to take any chances and miss anything good. I can confirm there was nothing good besides these melons right here, which will come in handy someday. Just not today. I'm almost back, and now I am back. I just gotta put all this stuff away, and then collect up a little bit of stone so I can make some furnaces. With 2 furnaces crafted, I can now start smelting up some of my sand into glass. If I have any coal, I do have some coal, perfect. And then I'm gonna use the insane amount of hay bales we got earlier to turn into wheat, and then grab some of the mud I just collected so I can make some packed mud blocks, which I'm gonna need for this starter house. The final few things that I'm gonna need to build this starter house is down in the caves, which is just a lot of iron and coal. So quickly crafting myself a diamond pickaxe with the 6 diamonds we got earlier in the desert temple, I made my way down into this massive cave. As I made my way down deeper and deeper, the cave started to get bigger, until I came upon a huge opening that was super dark and full of mobs. So spending a little while placing torches down and killing all the mobs inside of it, I was finally able to make my way around this place and collect up all the good ores. Luckily there's a bunch of skylight because I only had to use about a stack of torches to light this place up, meaning I could take a lot more coal home. I'll come back down here for more a little bit later, but about 2 stacks of coal and a stack of iron should be plenty enough to get started on this house. That is the most epic looking mountain. You know, I was gonna build the house up on top of this plateau, but I think I might save it for something bigger and better because the view is just insane and I really don't want to waste this spot. So instead, I'm gonna build it right down there, meaning I need to clear out a bunch more trees. I just heard a wolf, and I know I have bones. Oh, come on, I got more than 2. Oh yeah, I got 26 in here. Now, where is this guy? Where is he? I heard him. Oh, is that him? Oh, there he is. Grab my bones. Come on. Oh, I got a best friend. Follow me, little buddy. Come on, come with me. We're gonna leave you right here. All right, I don't have a name tag, but I'm gonna try and get one next episode, so leave some names down in the comments, and maybe I'll pick one and call him that. All right, back to clearing out. With all the trees taken down, I decided to do a little bit of terraforming and add dirt to give myself a little more room to build. And voila, we have a nice little dirt pad to build on, which may need to be extended a little bit more, but I'm gonna make it work for now. So the next step to this process, I actually want to get some stone placed down just so I can get a little template going. I know I want to do a windmill right about here, and then the rest of the house kind of shooting down this dirt patch. So there's our windmill, and then right about here, I want to do an entrance, and then I'll come another block over and do another one right there. And then I'm going to replace some of this stone brick with some normal stone for texturing. So far, I think I'm liking this shape. Most of the front facade is now placed in, which means I gotta start working on the windmill. I decided to bring in some mangrove fence posts just to add a little bit of color. There was way too much oak and way too much stone, so hopefully by using mangrove as an accent will help split things up. To start things off with this windmill portion, I decided to downsize the foundation a little bit. It seemed a bit oversized compared to the rest of this building. Once I had that complete, I brought in some packed mud for the center structure and carried my way up to the top where this tower would cap out. I knew I wanted the windmill to have a very pointy roof, so bringing in a ton of spruce, I built my way up. With the top of the tower complete, I quickly got started on working on the roof for the main structure. This was also going to incorporate a lot of spruce since I didn't really have many other blocks. To split things up, I brought in some unstripped mangrove logs and filled it in the spots that I could. This really helped texture the roof since it was all the same tone of brown, and by adding this, it added one more tone. The final thing I added was a little sticky out bit, which was mangrove stripped logs, and it looks really, really nice. The final component to build was the windmill blades themselves. I mean, it's really not a windmill unless there is blades, right? I ended up rebuilding this thing 3 different times because I couldn't get it quite right. The first time was too big, the second time was too small, and the third time, well, just about perfect. After a little bit more detailing, I'm now left with a structure that looks like this. And honestly, I am really happy with how it turned out. I decided to bring in some birch leaves to add a little bit of shrubbery and green, and then obviously, I had to use some lanterns, which are kind of all over the place, but that's okay, it's hardcore. It stops the mobs from spawning. Now, before I get started on working on the interior, I do want to finish up the outside a little bit, which does mean I need to collect some more resources. First off, by jumping down into the mines to grab some gravel so I can craft some coarse dirt. About a stack or 2 should be plenty enough. Oh, no way, look, there's a slime. So that means there's a slime chunk down here somewhere. I am definitely gonna kill this guy though, because slime balls are kind of a hot commodity when you're starting the game. Unless you're living in a swamp, then you can just wait till nighttime and kill as many slimes as you want. The other item I needed was about 2 to 3 stacks of dirt, so I decided to use the rest of the shovel and kill 2 birds with 1 stone by clearing out the dirt from a place that I plan to build a future pathway. With my dirt and gravel collected, I can now craft about 4 stacks of coarse dirt, which is gonna be plenty enough. Although I do need to sleep because it's becoming nighttime, and I'd prefer not to get killed. I mainly just want to fill in the coarse dirt around the foundation of the house to make it look like the house has kind of killed the grass around it. And then using some spruce slabs, I need to build a little stairway going up here so I can get to the front door. And I don't like which way that faces, so I'm gonna flip it the other way. Yeah, just like that. And then I also need to do a little pathway coming over here. And oh yeah, I decided to use this area as a horse pen for all the horses that I don't have. We'll have horses someday. And then I think a nice little detail right here could be to add some barrels and some chests, because it makes it look like there's a little bit more life going on here. I also decided to bring in some flowers and a little bit of bone meal just to give the house a little bit of an overgrown look, because like leaves and flowers and grass. Oh yeah, I also added a chimney because every house needs a chimney. With that being said, both of my double chests are starting to fill up and are also looking extremely chaotic, meaning I need to build the storage room before this gets too out of hand. First off, I'm gonna hate myself for this, but I need to bone meal a spruce tree so I can get a bunch of wood for these chests. And the reason I'm gonna hate myself is because all the podzol that spreads around it. Although it is worth it because these trees give you about a stack of wood every single time. That's not a sight I like to see. At least they're trapped down in the cave, so hopefully they stay down there. That's not supposed to be there. Hey there, buddy. Ow, ow, ow. It's becoming nighttime and I kinda need to get to my bed, which is right there. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Give me my bed back inside, and now I can sleep. So I've been working on a little basement down here because I think this is where I'm gonna put my chest. And it doesn't need to be super big because I don't need a ton of chest for the first couple days. Well, we're now on day 40, but you guys know what I mean. Taking a quick break from the storage room while some stone smelts up, I wanna get some of these animals in a pen. So I'm just gonna make little tiny pens right here. And do I have any fence gates? No, I do not, so I'll just craft some up real quick. So that can be one pen right there, and then move out of the way, buddy. I'm gonna do another one right here. And that's all 3 of them, so I gotta grab some carrots and also some wheat. Both of you two follow me right into here. And then I know there's another sheep around here somewhere. Follow me in here, and then where's your friend at? Come on, I know he's somewhere around here. Oh, there's a cow right there. All right, just follow me up this hill, right through here, and right into this pen, please. Okay, he's in, and there's another cow down there. All right, come with me, buddy, and then we're gonna put you right in here. No, don't go out of there. Perfect. Now let me... Nope. Let me close it. No, that's not what I wanted. Come on, back here. Close this up, and then I can breed you two. And same with you two. And we'll find you a friend soon. And back to working on the storage room. Well, I got a little carried away. I was working in the basement, then I started working on the first floor, and then the second, and then the third. And I pretty much got the interior completely finished up. Let me show you around. So obviously, as you've seen, the basement is the storage room, which is nothing crazy, just enough to get by. And I got all my items organized into every one of the chests. And then on the first floor is our kitchen mainly, and a little bit more storage in random areas. I have a total of 5 furnaces and 2 smokers, and then a nice little double door going into the horse pen. As we make our way up, things are gonna start to get less detailed, mainly because a lot of the things I want to detail with, I don't have. But I have this cool little double chest here with a picture above it. I got the bedroom with a bed, a barrel, and a double chest, and a guy looking at me as I sleep, because you know, who doesn't love that? And then there's our little balcony, which is pretty cool, except I wish I did one on this side so I can look at the mountain. At least there's a bunch of windows. And then I can make my way up the spiral staircase going through the tower. And up here is just kind of not detailed really at all because I haven't quite figured out what to do with it yet. I'm thinking of maybe doing a map right here so I can see the progress, and then in this room I kind of want to do some armor stands. Honestly, I don't know. You guys give me some ideas down in the comments because when it comes to interiors, I kind of suck at it. Although the house is looking insane. All right, besides that though, I do want to start setting up a few crop farms because I'm almost out of bread, and I do want to save some of those hay bales so I can breed up the animals pretty easily. Before I can get started building this crop field, I first need to clear out some trees so I have room to build. So taking down 5 to 10 trees should be plenty enough. I really didn't have any seeds to my name, so I decided to venture out to the nearby plains biome. Because when you break tall grass, you get seeds, so I broke a ton of it and got about 3 stacks of seeds. And then using the last 3 of my 4 iron, I had to craft a bucket so I can get a water source set up. Now with everything together, I can get started on building this crop field. First off, I want to fill in this area right here with dirt just to flatten everything out. And then I want to get rid of some grass right here because the field doesn't need to be super big. And then taking some oak logs, I want to put a border around the field itself, and then strip all the logs down into stripped oak logs. And then using some fence posts and birch leaves, I just want to go around and make it look a little chaotic, but not too much. And of course it has to start raining. So far, I like how that is looking, so now I need to get the water sources placed in. So digging out 1 block and going 5 blocks over. A little bit something like this, and then I'm gonna take some mangrove roots, fill in all of these holes, and then using my water, I can waterlog all of the mangrove roots. With all of the roots now waterlogged, I just gotta bring my stone hoe in and till all this ground into farmland. I've given the farmland a few minutes to settle and make sure everything is waterlogged, so I can now start placing in all the seeds. And 3 stacks should be plenty enough. And everything is now placed in, which means the next step is to build a little pathway making its way down from the house all the way down to the farm. Luckily, I cleared out this little area earlier, so it shouldn't be too hard. Jumping straight into this pathway, I started off by removing all the grass and adding in some coarse dirt. I could just be using path blocks for this, but it's a little bit plain for my taste. Once all the grass was replaced, I brought in some spruce slabs to make it a little smoother when going up and down the pathway. And I really like the shape of it. It has a nice curve coming around the house all the way to the back side. Besides that, I brought in some bone meal to give it an overgrown look on the sides, and I do want to bring in some lanterns, but I'm all out of iron. I decided to leave a little bit of area right here so I can extend the pathway in the future, because I'm thinking in this area, once I clear out some trees, it's pretty flat, so I should be able to plant a few fields, because I don't think 1 small wheat field is going to cut it. Besides that though, our little base is starting to come together. We have an awesome looking starter house, we have our pathway going down to our field, and oh yeah, I forgot, we have a dog. I had to get this guy in the house. Come on, follow me, buddy. Come on inside. And where do I want to put you? Maybe right in this corner? Nope, not right there, not right there, not right there. Let me sit you down. Just gotta push you this way. Right there should be perfect. Besides that though, I think this is a perfect spot to call it for the episode. We got a ton of stuff done, like I said, and I am really looking forward to playing on this seat. I mean, the terrain around us is just amazing. Plenty of mountains, plenty of forest, and hopefully next episode we find out how good the caves are. So thank you as always. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time.